Hi, welcome to YOH Crochet. My name is Anita. Thank you so much for stopping by and spending a little bit of time with me. Thank you to anyone who has recently joined, and I hope you like what you see, and I hope you stick around for a little bit. So today I was tagged in the Amigurumi book hashtag. I believe this was started by Crystal from Chronically Crocheting. I was tagged by Elisa with Anaya's Toy Box. And basically, what this tag is for is to show how many amigurumi books we have, um, and if we have, and to state if we have made anything out of each book or if we have not. I do not have everything I have made. Uh, if I'm running into something I don't have, which is most of the things I don't have anymore, I will go ahead and insert a picture. And I have, let's count, it's not a whole lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 amigurumi books. So I've only been crocheting for, I don't know, maybe 3 years. Maybe a little bit less. I can't remember exactly, but it hasn't been that long. It's been for sure less than 5. So I will start. Well, I guess my point is I don't really have all that many books. I am going to go ahead and state in this video some books that I would like. Okay, so I am going to start with the book that I received first. And this book I received as a Christmas gift from my mom the first year I started crocheting. And this book is Edward's Menagerie. And that's all it says is Edward's Menagerie. And you know what? I have not shared this book on my channel because I received this book before I was really doing anything with YouTube. So I'm going to keep this book out, and I am going to do a look inside on this book in the future. Excuse me, scratching my throat. I have not made anything out of this book. So there's that. But here are some of the patterns that are in here. Look, Lynette, there's an elephant. The zebra is cute. The giraffe is super adorable. Yep. Okay, so there's over 40 soft and snuggly toy animal crochet patterns in this book. Okay, so that is the first book I have received. It is funny, I have so few books, I know what order I got them in or that I received them in. And the next book we have, I have not made anything out of this one either. And I received this as a birthday gift from the amazing Mama Swift. And it is Amigurumi Pets. So, is this? Yeah, I received this from Mama Swift. So there's dogs, cats, bonus breeds. Yeah, I haven't really made anything out of here. But I think the way this book works is it just has a section on body shapes. And then when you get to the patterns, it'll tell you make this body shape with this type of tail or with this type of head or with, yeah. And again, I don't think I shared this on my YouTube channel either because I don't think I was doing a whole lot of filming when I received this book either. So I will also put this aside and maybe we will do a look inside on this at some point. Okay, and the next one I received, I purchased for myself. So I had purchased a copy of this for me, and then I had also purchased a copy of this for my winner for Amigurumi Wars last year. So this is Unicorns and Dragons, Volume 2. And I believe I made something out of this book. Maybe I didn't. I thought I did. Let me look. But I'm trying to find the reason why I bought it. This is the reason why I bought it. I really want to make her. Actually, yeah, I did. I made the Yeti. Come on, where's the Yeti? So, I have made Yeti Jr. out of this book, and I no longer have him. I just sent him off to a raffle. I donated him to a raffle, and I just sent him off not too long ago to the winner. But there's a lot of cute patterns in here. Here's some of them. I really like that guy. I really like the hippogriff. He's kind of cute. I really like her. And the Medusa is cute. I don't really see when I make amigurumis, I don't really make people. She would be the exception because she's really cute. Like, I'm not really interested in the mermaid or the merman. Yeah, I would prefer to make. She is kind of cute though too. Maybe I would make her, but overall, for the most part, I would prefer to make animals and critters and creatures, and not like that fairy doll or people. No, that is what I prefer to do. Yeah, so this book, all the patterns are rated skill level. They have a star rating right there. And so she would be a 2-star rating, and I believe it goes from 1 to 4, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I would recommend this book. The one pattern I did out of here was very easy to follow, and I would like to do more of these patterns. Okay, so that was the 3rd book. And the 4th book I purchased, it's by the same company that did the Unicorns and Dragons. This one is Dinosaurs, Mammoths, and More Prehistoric Amigurumi. And I made one thing out of here as well. And I will show you. And almost all of these patterns I really, really love. Almost every single one of them. There are not very many that I don't care for. They're all super, super cute. And the thing that I made out of this book is the reason why I bought this book. And I am going to run and get him right quick. Okay, so this is what I made out of that prehistoric book. And this is also the reason why I bought the book. I think he is super, super adorable. And I love him. And I kind of want to make a pink one. I'm not really into pink, but I think a pink saber-tooth tiger would be super cute. Okay, so on to our next book. We did that one. And this is A Crochet World of Creepy Creatures and Cryptids. And I received this book from the wonderful Joe from Joe's Web for a birthday present. Is it last year or the year before? I don't remember. I think it might have been the year before last. Yep, so this is super, super cute. There's a lot of super cute patterns in here. There are over 40 amigurumi patterns in here, and I would recommend definitely the dinosaurs, mammoths, and prehistoric amigurumi, as well as this one if you like kind of that creepy thing. That Medusa is so cute. The alien, I love it. Look at this, look at the zombie. Oh, adorable. And I did make this guy right here. That is called the Grindilo, and I should have a picture on my phone. If I do, I will put it in. So yes, love this book. There's a lot of felt work. The only thing with this book is there's a lot of felt work, which I don't mind. If you're doing just like little white felt circles to put behind the safety eyes, that's fine, but I don't really care for cutting out pieces of felt and gluing them on. I'm looking for an example. Like, for instance, this guy's eyes and his nose. You cut out pieces of felt and either glue or sew them on, and I'm not really all about that. The alien eyes again, but I know I can make an oval shape a crocheted oval shape, and just sew that on for his eyes. So yeah, there's one with a lot of feathers, and the feathers are all felt right here. This phoenix, see the feathers on the top of the head? That's all felt. The feathers on his wings, that's all felt. So, I mean, I would recommend this book, and there's also a harpy. Oh, I forgot, how could I forget, Jan? I made this guy, too, the Purple People Eater, for my lovely Jan, because she kept getting the song stuck in her head, and I thought it would be funny to send her the Purple People Eater. So I also put a picture of that up in here. Yeah, I do recommend that book, just that if you don't care for using felt for a lot of things, there is a lot of felt in there. And then the next two books, the last two books, I got pretty much at around the same time, and I just did a look inside on this book, and this is Edward Menagerie Dogs. Yeah, I'm not going to really go into a whole lot about this book because, like I said, I just did a look inside this book, but there's lots, it's nothing but dogs, and there's super cute patterns in there, and I did make one item out of there, and even though I just showed it, I'll go and get it and show it again. So I did make the Cocker Spaniel from that book, and there he is. Lots of loop stitches. Yes. And then that book, most of the dogs have the same basic body shape, the same basic leg shape. So those are written out in the front of the book. And then when you get to the patterns, if it's a different body, it'll give you the pattern for the different body. And if not, it will refer you to go to the front of the book and use the generic classic body shape. Okay, and then my final book, I also did a look inside this not that long ago, so I am not going to go into a whole lot of details about this. I have not made anything out of this. So this is the Crochet Cute Critters, and this was a Christmas gift from the lovely Nancy from She's Got Yarn too. And yeah, I have not made anything out of this yet, so I cannot say if I would recommend this or not. I will say it does look very beginner friendly from what I can see. So if you are a beginner amigurumi maker, crocheter, I would say this would be a good book for you. I don't know about the other ones. There's some I think the patterns out of here would probably be the next most beginner friendly. The dog book, and there are beginner friendly patterns in the dog book, but then there's more complicated ones, the unicorns and dragons and the prehistoric one. There are simpler patterns. Like I said, they're rated by stars, and there's a few that are a little bit more challenging. I don't remember what star rating he was. Let's see if I can see. Let's see. Okay, so he was a 2-star pattern. I'm not sure why one of those stars is in brackets. I don't understand. Maybe it's just a typo. But there was a lot of sewing involved with him. So bear that in mind. So yeah, that is all my amigurumi books, and thank you so much for tagging me, Elisa. I will link both Elisa and Chronically Crocheting with Crystal in the description box down below. A few amigurumi books I would like to purchase sometime in the future are these Zumigurumi books. I don't have any of them, and I really want the one that has the husky in it. I don't remember what number it is, but I need to make me a husky. Yep. And it's a super, super cute husky. I think that's all I have for you. My furnace is working out great. It's nice and toasty in here. And there is a little bit of a funny story. When the furnace was getting installed, I was down here in the basement, as I do, watching YouTube, casting to my TV, as I do. And I happened to be watching Laura from Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farm Animals. And one of the workers, he was walking through, and he stops. He points at the TV, and he's like, "Is that your mom?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, "No, it's not my mom." He's like, "Oh, it looks a lot like you. That's why I was asking." He was like, "I was wondering, why are you watching a video of yourself?" Then I realized it wasn't you, and so maybe it's your mom. I'm like, "No. No, not my mom. It's just my friend Lala. Not my mommy." We were discussing it in Zoom the other night. I think it was last night. She said, she's asking me how old I was and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, "If I was your mom, I would have had to have been 12, or maybe she said 13. I would have had him, it was either 12 or 13. She's like, "I would have had to have you when I was 12 or 13. I can't remember what number she came up with. So, yeah. Nope. Anyway, so that is my little story for the day. And yeah, I'm going to let you go. Have a great day. And I will see you next time. Bye.